Alright, what's up everyone? Welcome to another MK11 Aftermath video. Today we're going to be in training mode here because I'm going to be doing a little basic tutorial on how to play Fujin. Definitely out of the three characters, he is the most complicated because you have to have some execution, you have to go into training mode and practice these combos in order to actually get the most out of the character without having to waste a bunch of resources. So the variation I'm gonna be using is variation number 2, just because this is the one that a lot of people seem to have the most trouble with as far as how to convert into combos, how to get some damage or get extra damage. To be honest, Fujin doesn't really do that much damage, but his combos are really stylish. He does have the potential to do a lot of damage, but that's more advanced stuff. You could probably search that up on YouTube, like advanced combos. I'm just here to teach you guys the basics. So let's start it off here. By the way, Fujin's hair, A+. Leave a like on the video for Fujin's hair. Fujin's normals. Let's see. Startup on his jab is really good because his 1-2, this right here. By the way, when I refer to 1, 2, 3, 4, it just means a face button attacks. So 1 is X, 2 is Y, 3 is A, and 4 is B. So just want to throw that out there because it's unedited video. Stand jab, 7 frames. It's fastest in the game. I don't think there's any jabs that are 6 frames, so 7 frames is the fastest you're gonna get. Could easily combo into any of this, right? So that's already a plus that you're gonna be able to actually get combos through his fastest punish. Let's see, back 1. Really good mid, but the bad thing is that you are unsafe. Back 2-2, the extension, and back 2-2, 1. Wait, back 2-2. No, back 1-1-2, 1-2. This one right here. That one I think is unsafe as well because it has a huge gap in it. But you could special cancel it after the 3rd hit. So after that hit right there, you can special cancel it. And 2 different things to try to keep yourself safe. You know, maybe this, throw this out there. I think the meter burn version of this is safe. Down 1, 7 frames. I think the fastest is 6, but you know, just having a down one that's relatively fast is always good. Stand 2, I don't really use it. It leads stand 2, 3 leads into a low, which you know, of course, you can mix it up whenever you want because, of course, it combos into Fujin's you know, air stuff. Let's see, back 2 and forward 2, these are a little weird. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't even played with him online. I'm just more like trying to do a little basic tutorial, but this one is gonna be more space control tools for this character. You're definitely not gonna want to use these in this situation, even though you can cancel back 2 into you know, Fujin's like attacks and stuff, but I don't see a reason why you're gonna be doing that from a plus. It's more like a space control tool, you know what I mean? Especially with this, you know, since you could special cancel it, you know, you could go for stuff like that. You could go for stuff like this. This one, I don't see myself using this one too much. I mean, the extension does do 13%. It's not bad. Unbreakable damage. If your opponent, you know, misses an attack from, you know, about mid-screen, then of course you're going to be able to punish them for doing so. But I think at the same time you could do it with this. But I guess the difference is forward 2 is faster, right? What is this, 18 frames compared to 20 frames? Wow, this actually looks like it starts up faster than this. So this is faster. And let's see. And you could probably get, yeah, you could get way more damage with just using back 2. So I don't know about forward 2 too much. I'll have to check out some players and see how they use it, but it's more like a space control tool. Stand 3, do I use this? No, I do not. Forward 3, of course, the slide right here has an extension. Forward 3-1, is it safe? I don't remember. Let's check that out. Forward 3-1 is -7, which is relatively safe for the most part. You're gonna need a just frame punish, but it has pushback as well, so you don't have to worry about that too much. And is forward 3 safe? No, it is minus 16 on block. So this is death if it gets blocked. So you're always going to want to use this if you don't want to overcommit. But the cool thing about forward 3 is that, of course, you could combo from it, you know, off anything. And you could actually get a meterless combo with your tornado if you space it out or if you do it correctly. This is why I said that Fujin, you're gonna have to spend some time in training mode, because there you go. So as you guys see right there, that you're easily able, well, not easily, but you're able to meterlessly combo from his tornado off his low if you hit your opponent at the tip of the tornado. So that's pretty much the gist of Fujin when it comes to getting damage. You want to hit your opponent as late as possible with the tornado in order to get a meterless combo. If not, you're gonna have to spend bar in variation number 1, and in this one you're gonna have to go for this all the time if you actually want to get some combo extensions. But you really want to practice on getting Fujin's timing down right with his tornado. Let's see, forward 3, down 3. Down 4 is what you're probably going to want to use the most as far as counter poking, because it's 1 frame faster. It's still a low. But if you want to anti-air, down 3 is actually a pretty good anti-air that I've seen. If it doesn't anti-air, it will low profile your opponent. So as you guys see here, down 3 wins most of the time. And then I believe you could get a stand 4 after that. Maybe depending on the range. There you go. So use down 3 as anti-air if you want. I would probably use stand 4, which is what we're going to talk about right now. Stand 4 right here is one of his best moves in the game, period, because it's a 10 frame high, right? You're not going to use it just in battle like this. But if your opponent is jumping at you and you happen to catch them, you could get meterless damage off a tornado conversion. So, and in variation number 1, you could actually extend it for some extra damage with 2 bars of meter. But as you guys see here, you could get a good amount of damage for anti-airing your opponent. Not only that, but the best thing about it is that it leads to stand 4-2, which is a restand. And this right here is where you're going to get all your bread and butter combos with Fujin, because this leaves your opponent standing, and you could easily convert it into a tornado and into anything you want. So the entire game plan of Fujin as far as connecting combos is stand 4-2 because of the restand. It's really good. It leaves you at +4, which is not bad, but of course he has his crossbow, which leaves at a +8. In this variation, he has this blade spin right here, or I guess whatever you call this. I'm just gonna call it blade spin. This pokey poke move leaves you at +8, and in the corner it's going to be really good. It does have quite a bit of pushback, but like I said, in the corner is going to be good. Mid screen, you might want to use the crossbow a little bit, but I guess they sort of both push back, you know, equally. But stand 4-2 is going to be your go-to for combo extensions. And other than that, let's see, forward 4. This right here is a what is it? 16 frame mid. It has a really good amount of range, but this move right here, you're gonna have to hit confirm 1 move, and that's really hard. But it does lead to this overhead. Is the overhead safe? Yeah, it's relatively safe. Okay, so you can definitely throw this out occasionally. Catch your opponent trying to block low. The crushing blow requirement for this, right? You have to hit only the second part 2 times in a row. Like, really? Really? The only variation that I could see this getting it easily is the 3rd variation, which sends the opponent up super high, so you're able to do anything, like get this crushing blow, for example, very easily. So what you could do is you could actually miss this on purpose once, and then just save it until you launch your opponent, and then once you launch your opponent, you could go in and do this into any sort of special move that you want in variation number 3. That's like the only way I see it connecting. But other than that, his down 4, like I said, is nice. Other than that, I think that's it for his basic moves. As far as the combos that I like to use with him, 1-1 up 4, of course, for the crushing blow. You know, if someone like Scorpion does a teleport, cash in that 28% if you don't want to, you know, go in for any of your combos. Cash in that 28% anytime. I really thought that you were going to be able to get something from this, but unfortunately you cannot. Other than that combo string, the combo strings that I normally use with him are just stand 1, 2. What's the entire combo string? This one right here. Wait, what the hell is it? 4, 2. Whoops. This one right here, I don't really use that. Let's see, what else? Like I mentioned, stand 2, 3, it hits low. And it also has 2 extensions. This one right here, which makes it safe, and then what's the other one? This one right here. Just in case your opponent wants to duck the high, that will make you safe. You can come with this, but you got to keep in mind both this option and this option is unsafe. And other than that, I think those are the combo strings that I normally use with this character. Yeah, I think that's it. All right, so let's talk about these combos. I'm going to talk about this variation number 2. It's not called Wind God. I don't remember what it's called. Where is it? The actual Cloud Walker. There you go. That's the actual term for the competitive variation. But like I said, you guys have already seen me demonstrate how to meterlessly combo your tornado with Fujin. What you're going to want to do for most attacks is, if you're very close to your opponent, you want to move your wind back and then forward. But most of the time, like this for example, you're just going to want to let it rock. Let it go up for a little bit and then move it forward. So as you guys saw right there, if I just move forward right away, it just hits the opponent fast and you're not able to get anything. But if you let the wind just go up first and then move it forward, that's when you're going to get your meterless combos. So, you know, just if Shiva does something unsafe, I punish her. If I move forward too fast, that's going to happen. But if I wait a little bit, and still, today is the first day that I got to spend some time with Fujin, so, you know, my execution, you're going to have to excuse it, but like I said, he is one of the most execution-heavy characters in the game. So this is fun. I spent like an hour just learning how to time my tornado so I could get meterless combos. And that's something you don't get in this game with almost any character. Like, you could learn basic bread and butter combos like that. But the difference with Fujin is he has some really, really cool stuff that you actually have to practice a little bit for. And even myself, I thought I had gotten used to timing, but as you see, there's different timings for different combos and different pop-ups. Like forward 3, I don't have to wait as long. I mean, I have to do a little bit faster. As you see there, I have to do a little bit faster than this right here. This one I actually have to wait quite a bit, but you can't wait too long or it's not gonna combo. So there's a fine line right there when it comes to using this kind of punish. Back to 2. Same thing. There you go. Connect it. This one right here, this combo extension, I wouldn't recommend using it with the spin. If you do want to combo the spin, I would recommend you just go with just go with the normal back to 2. But most of the time, you're not really going to be using that combo string in variation number 1 unless you know it's going to punish, because it's death on block. And this one, you actually do have to move your tornado back a bit in order to combo. So I really don't use that one too much. It's mostly for this one. Of course, I throw this in, you know, whenever I can. If you land this, you know, it'll launch your opponent, and that one's a super easy as far as a tornado timing. You're not gonna throw this out too often, but the fact that it leads into this restand, you know, I throw it out occasionally. And other than that, we have the Skywalker. This move right here. Now, this move allows this variation to get a little bit extra combo potential with Fujin. And the combos are awesome. Like, I still don't have them down. I don't even, with this specific variation, I didn't spend too much time with it. But I do know the bread and butter combo. So whenever you punish your opponent, you're gonna wanna use the meter burn version of the hover, which is this right here, which is Fujin going away to the corner. There you go. And the cool thing about the Skywalker is you could actually cancel it by pressing down. So you don't even need to meter burn it. You could just cancel the Skywalker at any time by pressing down. Or you could cancel it by doing any of the special moves, which is one is this right here, which is a really cool looking blade attack. He has a dive kick, and I think that's it. And then you could cancel it. On the way up, of course, you can meter burn it, and that's where the combos lie. The trick is you have to go in for the meter burn version, and then you have to cancel it. And I know it's expensive, but you don't have to do it. Now, if you want to get more damage, you definitely have to do it, but you don't have to. You know, 240 damage meterlessly is not bad. But if you want a tiny bit more damage and ultimate style, you go for that. Like I said, Fujin does not do that much damage unless it's very specific situations, like when he parries things, when he uses crushing blows. You know, this is gonna net up some damage right here. What was the combo for this one again? I forgot the crushing blow combo that I had learned. What was it? Did I have to do something with this? I don't think so. I think for this specific combo, it's just universal. I'll show you guys. See if I can. It missed. Awesome. But you guys could come up with your own stuff. But that's pretty much the gist of how you combo with Skywalker. And you have to keep in mind that some strings are going to combo differently. So for example, 1-2 will always stay in front. So it's actually good because then you'll get 3 repetitions. And you'll be able to corner carry the hell out of your opponent. So if you punish your opponent, you're always going to be able to get 3 repetitions before you cancel your Skywalker. With forward 3, it like side switches. So you have to cancel it after the second attack. Yeah, these combos are really fun to do because they're not easy. Even I struggle with these combos because I haven't put too much time into them. But as you guys see, it's possible. I was a little bit too trigger happy and did this a little bit preemptively. Back 1-1. This string, you're gonna want to use the entire string, which is this right here. But you're gonna want to cancel it during the 3rd hit. It's a little bit tricky. Ah, just short. Ooh, hold up. I think in different ranges, yeah. In different ranges, you actually get different hit reactions on this specific combo. If you're closer, yeah, if you're closer, you actually have to only get 2 hits. But if you're further away, you're able to get the full corner carry. And as you guys see, 316 damage. It is expensive. You're wasting 1 bar of stamina, defensive stamina, and 1 bar of offensive stamina. But god damn, do the combos look sick. One little piece of tidbit that I'll give you guys real quick, because this is something that not a lot of people know. If you want to combo in the corner meterlessly, with this, for example, you have to do a little backdash. So it's called micro backdash because you just do a little backdash, and then you do your special move. So if I normally do this, I'm not gonna be able to combo. But if I do a little backdash after my down one, hold on, and I go backwards, I have to go backwards a little bit. I'm able to now combo meterlessly. Now if I do this, it's definitely going to be harder. You could combo it, but doing a little micro backdash makes things so much easier because you have more time. So just wanted to throw that one out there. And as you guys see, it's typical for, you know, you knock your opponent down, boom, go with this. You guys saw a little micro backdash, and then boom. All that damage, baby. All that damage. So one other thing that this variation has, where is it? Is Skywalker. If you do the dive kick and you meter burn it, you'll actually get this pop-up right here. Now, I gotta be honest, I don't have too much time playing with him right now. I don't know these combos, but I know that it's not the easiest in the world to get any sort of combo mid-screen. But as far as corner carry, you could definitely, you know, come up with something. You know, something like this. Like I said, I don't really have too many examples here because I haven't really used that specific crushing blow to get combos, but I know if you take them all the way to the corner, it's obviously a lot easier to combo. Stand 4 into that, not bad. Not bad, but that's 2 bars of meter when you could, you know, just go for a normal cancel. And get about, what was it, 31 that I did? 29. So I guess it just depends how you want to do your combos, but the cool thing about Fujin is that you could just play him, practice these combos, and then you'll suddenly get an idea of, you know, to do a specific combo. You try to do it, it might work, it might not, but that's how you combo with Fujin, ladies and gentlemen. You have to let the tornado hit close to the end of its hitbox, and then you'll be able to easily get meterless damage. It just takes some practice. Forward 3 is definitely tricky because you don't need to let it rock too much. But if you move forward too fast, oh, that looks so sick. And then you can't get shit afterwards. I think that specific crushing blow, you could only get something if you're in the corner, like a stand 4 into fatal blow, maybe. Stand 4 into this, or any of that nonsense that Fujin has. So I think that's it, ladies and gentlemen. That's a little basic tutorial with Fujin. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Definitely one of the harder combo characters in the game, and it's amazing. He looks really cool when he's doing combos. In variation number 1, you could also get a ton of damage with the meter burn version of his tornado. You meter burn it twice. I know it's 2 bars, but you could get some really stylish combos in that one too. But definitely the Skywalker is the one that a lot of people, you know, sort of gravitated to. That's a little fatal blow combo right there. I wonder if you could do... Oh, wow, that's a lot of damage. Damn, 500 damage? Hold on. Let me check this out. Let me see if I can do something here. Let's see. I want to see if I could corner carry. Maybe I have to get closer? Nah, I was gonna see if I could corner carry. You know what? Hold on. Let me try something out real quick. Excuse me. Alright. Aw, damn it, too far away. Okay. Oh, sick! Alright, that looks awesome right there. See, I just came up with that combo myself. Well, I'm sure people have come up with the combo. I'm just saying, like, right now, just thinking about what I could do to put the moves together in order to get a crushing blow and fatal blow combo. I just thought about it right now. I've barely seen any videos, but I have seen enough to just learn the basics of the combo so I could then come up with the combos myself. You know what I mean? That's one of my favorite things. Like in Dragon Ball Fighters, I just need to see one combo to see how things work, and then the fun part is coming up with your own stuff. So that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching today's Fujin video, and I'll see you guys next time.